So what's up, guys? What's going on? Danny coming at you with another video. I've gotten some progress done on the truck. Anything significant? Well, at least I don't think significant. But I haven't been uploading recently. I do apologize for that, you guys. But this video is pretty much just going to be a mashup of everything that I've done so far. I did record bits and pieces different days here and there, just because there were other days where I did plan on making the video, but I never really went through with it. But yeah, there was a lot of issues and a lot of things that you guys will see in those clips in this video. And then at the end I'll show you guys pretty much where the truck is at right now and what's going on with the truck right now. See, I finally got the truck in the garage after a lot of work. A lot of my friends came over. We finally managed to get the truck in the garage and on level ground, because having it on the driveway, not a very good idea. But there are a couple things that I want to mention right now. So, I mean, as you can see, a little teaser of what's going on. But previous owner, kind of a fucking moron. So this dude cut it from here all the way back over here. That was his notch. Same thing on the other side. You can see it more clearly on the other side. But that complicates things a bit, because not only is the frame cracked on this side, it's also cracked on the other side. And what that is causing is, well, let me show you guys. This thing moves around a lot. And not only does it move around, but it's no longer flat. It's no longer level. So I'm going to have to do a lot of correcting there. I've been brainstorming a couple ideas. I put that notch there just to kind of see what has to come off. Obviously, these are going to have to go. Oh, this truck only has one shock, nothing on this side. And what this dude did was he removed all the leaf springs minus one, and that keeps his axle in place. And this, which is barely held together, but that holds it together. And then he welded this angle iron here, angle iron up there, cut up this plate, I'm guessing with a torch or something. And that was his two-link. So we're hopefully gonna be able to fix that today. This here too, he did this to lift up the leaf spring a little bit more. In this same episode, whatever I come up with to fix this will be included, and hopefully, most likely, C-notch will be finished, and I will have the truck laid out a little bit more, removing these leaf springs too. I haven't come up with a good idea to do so because of this crack and because of how fragile the frame is. I don't want to support it from the back, but at the same time I don't have a jack that's tall enough to jack up this front half. So whatever I come up with, you guys will see. Odds are, if this video is coming up, I did come up with something. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this is my before shot of whatever it is that I'm gonna come up with. Okay, so I'm here with Michael. I'm not doing shit, but anyway, this is pretty much what I came up with. Cleaned it up top, on the bottom. Gonna go ahead and weld it from the inside as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I came up with, that plate. And then I'm also going to be making another one that'll go here, pretty much just to square it in, to box it in. But yeah, and then that way the notch will go here, and then up and over and around and here. So yeah, let's get to welding this up. You better include that part, bro. This is the current state of the truck. Got it plated on both sides as well as the bottom. Made some gussets right here. Right there. Same thing on the other side. I also plated the inside of it. I do need to plate this. It's just I need an air compressor to get my plasma cutter running, just because it's kind of hard to get angle grinder in there and cut those smooth. Same thing on this side. I tried right there. As you can see, it's just grinder doesn't really do it much justice. But I do have a plasma cutter right over there, hyperthermic plasma cutter. I just need an air compressor to run it. So as soon as I can find an air compressor, that will be up and running. But yeah, pretty much that's what it's looking like on both sides. I have decided that I am going to grind down all the welds and make it smooth. I was having a lot of issues with my welder. Most of it got cleared up, but yeah, I was having a lot of issues where it turned out to be my gas. My gas was bad. I was getting tons of porosity, and most of it was interior porosity, so I couldn't even tell from looking at the weld on the outside. But yeah, I did decide to go with that smooth look. I'm going to be grinding down everything, making it all smooth, and then stacking some Bondo on top of it. Right here I started to grind down what kind of rust protection that it had on it from the factory. I did get pretty far along, all the way to back here, but now it's starting to get a little bit of surface rust just because that was so long ago. Unfortunately, this is going to have to come off, which, sucks, because I really did like this. Is a nice piece of support, but that is going to have to move just because the behind axle mounts and the fuel cell are going to be right here, and I'm not going to have enough room to fit both. But actually, let me show you guys. So got the gas tanks removed, got everything done. So the truck, pretty much, I'll throw up a picture on screen right now of when it was laid out. So the back of the truck, pretty much, well, I'll show you guys. This right here, removing this, cutting out this, what they call the belly section of the frame. This is the last thing that I have to do to get the truck to sit on the ground. I have to remove that, cut it off, plate it, and then the truck is on the ground. So whenever I lay the truck out, the back half of the cab does lay the rocker. Oh, I did cut off the pinch weld, tack welded it. But yeah, let me give you guys a little bit of insight as to what I'm going to be doing for that. So 2x4 square tubing in there, and what I will be doing is welding that down there and then just cutting off the excess. So if I can get my flashlight, everything here, everything under that line is going to be cut off, and then the truck will be laying the rocker panel on the ground. Unfortunately, I did have to cut it there. It's kind of a tight fit, so I did have to cut it, and I'm going to be re-welding that. But yeah, pretty much I'm just going to weld it up top, weld it on the sides, weld it there, weld it everywhere, and then cut off the bottom, and then re-weld it down there once more for added strength. And then same thing on this side. I haven't put it in on this side just because it's kind of funky right here. The frame's bent up, so I'm going to be cutting that first and then putting that on there. But yeah, that's pretty much what the frame is going to be right there. It's just going to be a piece of 2x4 square tubing, and then once that is done, the rocker panel, which would be this right here, it's going to be on the ground, and then I can get started on, well, my wishbone link. Well, I don't want to keep this episode going on for too long. This one, it is like a 15-20 minute video. So I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. I know a lot of you guys have been asking questions. I've been doing my best to try to answer them, just through typing, through commenting, replying back to you guys. If you guys have any more questions, make sure to let me know. If you guys enjoyed what I'm doing here today, make sure to please like and subscribe. As far as anything that you saw here today, any parts or anything like that, any kind of tools that maybe you guys maybe are wondering what tool is best for the job, you can go ahead and ask me, and I'll do my best to let me know. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at C10_Danny. That's where I post pretty much most of my C10 stuff, and then you can see all my older builds there. I do want to give a big shout out to Chevy Box Rider. He's been really cool with me from the start. He shouted out my channel. He's been really supportive. We've been keeping in touch here and there. He's also building a badass C10. Same thing, full frame off on AccuAir, body dropped. I believe it's going to be on 26s or 24s. But yeah, it's going to be a badass build as well. He also has a pretty dope Chevelle. Make sure to go check him out. I'll keep his channel linked in the description, so make sure to go check him out. Tell him I sent you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one, and I will definitely be uploading more, so stay tuned. Alright then, guys.